Today I want to do comparison between my Hermes Roulis 18 or mini Roulis and my Chanel mini in square. Please guys, stay with me. Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Oksana and today I wanna compare my mini Roulis or Hermes Roulis 18 with my Chanel square. They're pretty much the same size, but obviously there is a difference between these two handbags, and if you're considering either or, I just wanna do the comparison. But before we proceed, if you're into luxury, if you're into fashion, please consider subscribing to my channel, because I'm absolutely positive you're gonna find at least some useful information. I love handbag, I love fashion, I love jewelry, you name it. I love Louis Vuitton, I love Chanel, I love Hermes. So you can see that I love so many different brands. You're definitely gonna find some useful information on my channel. So let's start it. So Chanel mini square, I have it for quite a bit of a long time. I would say more than 2 years, definitely more than 2 years, and I definitely love it. I absolutely love it. I think it's a classy style. You never can go wrong with Chanel mini. And when it comes to Chanel mini itself, my personal choice, I actually prefer square more than rectangular one. It's just my personal choice, and I think it's easier to fit item inside the square versus rectangular one. So I definitely love this handbag. When it comes to Hermes Roulis, it's definitely my newest purchase. I'm extremely excited, especially because this handbag is in unique leather, unique color. I wouldn't say it's unique, but this color hasn't been in production for a very long time, and it's in permabrass hardware, because once again, before permabrass or rose gold in other words used to be only for special orders. So my mini Roulis or Roulis 18 made in Bohemia Faubourg leather, which is one of their oldest leather, but actually Faubourg, it's a little bit new variation of Bohemia leather, but it's the same pretty much technologies, and it's in a ebony color. So this color is absolutely gorgeous. It's kind of deep brown, but almost with kind of whitish undertone. Absolutely beautiful, and it has a permabrass, as I already mentioned. It's one of my recent purchases, and I'm extremely happy. When my SA offered me this handbag, I was so happy. And inside you can see that I put bottom shapers, because the bottom is kind of like, you know, easily can be squished. So I put these button shapers. So in this case, like you can see, it's not as easy to squish the bottom, and it holds the shape much nicer. If you open handbag, you can see there is two major compartments. They're pretty much identical in size, and between the compartments it's a divider where there is also a pocket where you can put whatever you want. It could be your cash, parking tickets, etc. And there is a pocket at the back, once again just a slip pocket. Very practical solution of this handbag. I absolutely love it. The back has once again a pocket. I wouldn't suggest to put a cell phone into this pocket. I mean, you still can squeeze it, but I would say eventually you can misshape the handbag. But it's a perfect, once again, for parking ticket or something, I don't know, some receipts when you do the shopping, etc. So quite useful pocket, let me tell you. I was thinking of to get something into my collection from Hermes, kind of like a flap bag, but when it comes to Constance, at least in Toronto, it's a quota bag. I didn't want to use my quota for Constance, but I want to have some kind of flap, and this Hermes Roulis is the closest one in style and shape to Constance, and I actually love it. I personally love it so very much. I love this style of buckle up front. It's once again again, very reminiscent Hermes. It's very famous. So it's not flashy, it's definitely very muted handbag. It's very understated, but the quality is exceptional. And as I said, because it's in Borrenial leather and it's a special method of preparation of this leather, actually tanning this leather, soaking in certain oils to achieve this kind of look and quality. It smells exceptional. Oh my gosh, like, I mean, the smell of this leather you cannot compare to any other leathers. Like, for example, this is my Chanel, and it smells quite nicely. I'm not gonna lie, but it's not even close when it's this specific Borrenial leather. The unique specific of this Borrenial leather is just like, you know, it's very easily can be polished. For instance, like you can see, if I'm trying to do the scratch, you see, I just did the scratch. Most likely you can see it, and I can easily just kind of like, let me just rub it in front of you. I was totally out of focus, but because it's hard to hold, I was literally just rubbing with my hands, and you see, let me just focus over here, and you can see the scratch is literally gone. But what I'm trying to say, this is the beauty of this leather. You can easily scratch, but the same easy way you can actually buff it off. This leather also not for everybody, because somewhat it's still not finished leather. It's soaked in oils, it's soaked in special color, because it's ebene, it's not natural color of the leather, but still it's unfinished leather. So eventually it's gonna get patina. It's not to everybody's liking, but I truly wanted to have something from Hermes in their traditional leather, and when this combo comes along, I couldn't say no. I couldn't say no, and the size and everything is absolutely perfect. So let's just quickly take the measurements, and I will tell you exactly the size of this handbag and size of mini square. So you can see that they are very close in size, therefore the capacity is also quite close, and I love them both. I still consider Chanel Square more of the dressy one, though I have it with the silver. This one is definitely more casual look. I wouldn't wear this one to a special occasion, dinner, something like that, because to me it's a little bit more casual. This one is definitely more dressier, but as I said, when it comes to the capacity, they're pretty much identical in the capacity. They're very close in the capacity. Are they close in style? Definitely. Are they close in look? Not quite. Obviously their Chanel has a quilting, Chanel has a obviously Chanel logo. This one doesn't have any quilting. Once again, usually Hermes doesn't have any logo, but it's quite famous buckle from Hermes. I'm gonna put the name somewhere at the bottom over here. I don't wanna butcher it. So when it comes to the price point, Hermes is obviously almost twice as much expensive comparing to the Chanel, and especially myself, I got this one handbag when the prices were way less comparing to today's. So definitely two different price points, 100%. When it comes to the chain drop, you can see that Chanel actually a little bit longer, the drop of the chain a little bit longer, but I can also easily put Hermes Roulis as a crossbody. So do I love them? I love them both. I absolutely love them both. I'm so happy that I have them both in my collection. I think I want to do also video what in my handbag when it comes to the Hermes Roulis. I just want to show you what can fit inside. Maybe just going to be very short, a separate video, because I truly believe that it deserves totally separate video when I can put all the different items inside and you can see. So that's about it for today, guys. If you have any questions in regards to Hermes Roulis 18 or Chanel Square Mini, please do not hesitate, put your questions and comments below, and I will definitely answer them. I guess that's it for today. If you like the video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I truly appreciate your thumbs up. If you love my channel in general, please consider subscribing, and I will see you on my next one.